Hello.
Thank you for coming.
How come you got no reaction one? 你有看到我在穿什么啊？
你认得这件衣服吗？
I stress I need to interview you. I stress.
Interview myself. I purposely choose this 嘞，我去找哎。
It's actually in awe, in awe.
And I got nothing to match this top. No.
Okay, guys, welcome to this episode of Uncut. Today we have none other than, you know who is she or not? She's Irene Ang. Irene, thank you for coming on the show today. 等一下，给我讲完先。
Okay, sorry.
Okay, now you can say it. Introduce yourself.
My name is Irene Ang. Yeah. If you are above 40, you know me.
I think can you under one roof one ma? Susah.
Sorry,
you still on me.
You are fired.
Okay, never mind lah. Same lah. 就是 local
Not the
production.
same. That show, because under one roof is before us, we must respect elders.
Okay. So you are Phua and Bo lah. Okay,
What's
good.
the Pachukang and Bo?
So we all know you run a very famous artist agency. So I think a lot of questions has been asked on that. Correct or not? So we don't talk about
fly entertainment.
you 講咪講嘅，then you
我講咪講嘅 story。
咪講
because
story
你Google 去 search story 了。
Okay, so we 咪講，so we don't talk about fly entertainment, but we know you run fly entertainment. So what are you doing lately?
Correct. This one correct. Yeah, very clever. This podcaster. Yeah. So now we want to talk about my new baby called I am casting.
Casting.
I am casting.
So it's
我
like
在 casting.
It's like casting for casting couch
No need one. Singapore cannot. Yeah, give free ticket also cannot go.
Okay.
I'm casting is essentially a baby that I created during COVID. You know, COVID, some couples, they make babies, right? Yeah, so I single, I make baby is make products lah.
Oh, you make things lah.
I make things lah. Then I cannot sit still, you know me, right?
Yes.
Then I thought, okay, I apply the grant lah. If get, then I do lah. Don't get, I don't do lah.
You sure get one ma? This is Irene.
But the grant is very hard to do one, you know, like the paperwork.
So 重點要 get 咯。
重點 get 啦
，get 啦，
冇變就走咯。
Okay.
Then so what I'm casting in short is like a LinkedIn for performers, artistic talents like yourself, podcaster,
I also
influencer, actor, singer. Can you host ma?
Oh wow. Okay.
So
but I'm not on it
all
yet
kinds
lah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Say again.
Do now.
Now, okay, well, I'm talking before I finish this part.
Okay.
So I'm casting, the vision is, you see, when I started Flight, it was to help local actors find jobs, get representation, and we were the first actors agency in Singapore. Then, 25 years have passed and I've done a lot of things, succeeded a lot of things, failed a lot of things also. Then, just before COVID, I was actually kind of depressed, like everything 都 tick 都做过了 every lesson 都做过了 like what else is there to do? Then I wanted to take my knowledge and my context, the context that I have, and see what else can I do for the industry lah.
So you are, can I say you 冇代志車代志做啦?
Yeah. That's what my mother like to say. Like 冇代志做別使休息
對
Yeah, but I feel that life is no meaning if I just like 一天過一天then 等死吧. So I always feel that before you leave, whether it's small thing or big thing, you know, we can make a difference in the society. We try to make a difference in society lah. So I'm casting in the essence, it's like a LinkedIn for performers and artistic talents, number one. Number two is it helps because ever since Crazy Rich Asian, a lot of people come to Asia to film and the Asian talents, their value has gone up many folds. So now you see all the Hollywood shows and see Netflix, all this, their main cast, a lot is Asians already.
Yes.
Last time Asians it's
token big role lah.
Chinatown waitress, go to see Vietnamese
hooligan,
Paikia, you know, Cambodia Paikia, secret fighting even. So but now it's like the heroes, the lead actors, the lead father, the lead mothers, like Mulan, all these like blockbuster shows, they realize that Asian actually is very talented. So I feel that when the supply is not meeting the demand, they will keep churning only the American Asians who are very good. But if you are a producer, of which I was at some point, you would like to look for new faces, new fresh faces. So let's say someone like Adrian Pang will not be fresh face here, but when he go and do the casting for UK or US, he always gets it because they find him, wow, this guy can act so well, and then speak so well, then the acting so good.
It's not the typical why you talk like that.
Yes,
that kind of
and that after Crazy Rich Asian, that kind of impression has been changed.
It's changed, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's changed. So I thought this is a correct timing lah. Yeah, so hopefully anyone watching who wants aspire, because it gives everybody equal opportunity to start.
That's true.
That means
Even she said I can. That means
anybody can. You can be represented by an agency, then you apply through your agency. So we are speaking to agency about onboarding. So currently we are double up with us. We have Simon's agency, what is it called? Peace Street. And then we have SMA, Singapore Media Academy. We have SMU. So we have onboarded schools as well as agencies. And apart from the freelancers. So if you are not represented, you just sign up as yourself. And producers or directors like these people, you can all join because 20% is client and production, 80% are talents.
Sounds very interesting. It seems to me, I think maybe kaypoh or potaji is not the right word. I think you like to help people. I can really see from where you are at Fly. I mean, of course, you're one of the better agencies now. Not because you're on the show that I say one. It's from the heart. Because I feel we really want to help local talents. So I think with I Am Casting, you're actually bringing them further. Correct?
I hope so. I hope to do two things. One is, for those established ones, I hope that they get exposure out of Singapore. And then later we're going to other countries also. So we are going to Indonesia, Thailand, Philippines, Malaysia. Hopefully we start with Southeast Asia. The conundrums of Southeast Asian production and projects can come together as one. The government also pushing for Southeast Asia cross project. You see HBO also doing, you see Netflix also doing.
Yes, I think Netflix
so Southeast Asia is the next place to watch out for because we are so rich in culture. So we start from Singapore, then hopefully next time we grow as one Southeast Asia. I mean, my dream is like there's Bollywood, Hollywood, K-pop. I hope that Southeast Asia can have an identity of its own.
Singapore.
But cannot like then Thailand not happy. Then they say Thailand lah, you know. But so I think silly hood sounds bad also. I don't know what is going to be the term. Yeah. Southeast Asia hood lah. But important thing is, you get opportunity even if you're established out of your country. And if you're new, you get opportunity to start. A lot of people has problem when they start, they don't know where to start from.
Okay. So we can just download the app, sign up.
I'm casting app on Play Store, Apple, and then also can follow us on I'm Casting because we post those casting there, but you cannot apply there. It's just to let you know there's casting notification. You go and apply on the app.
Apply on the app.
Yeah.
So what do you hope to achieve out of all this? Like, of course, I'm sure that yes, you're helping people, but Tan Lui brother.
Okay, so Tan Lui is very subjective lah. It won't make me rich, just like Fly, but. They're rich inside lah. They're rich inside.
Relax.
What kind of colour jewelry? I think it's very hard to make money from talent management in Singapore because the market is firstly so small, so fragmented. Say for example, if you're China, you only have one language, one race.
Yeah.
Right? Singapore, you have multiple language and you have multiple race.
But isn't that better?
You have so you have diverse. That means more fragmented lor. Then your audience base is lesser lor. Like in China, I do one 视频, right? This 视频 can go to billions.
Focus on that.
I do one live stream, I only need one language. But now, like I do some of the big brands live stream for selling, right? If I do in Chinese, I missed out on my English.
You need to do
fans. I got to do two times.
Yeah. Indian, Malay.
Yeah, if I can speak Indian, Malay, I will do lah.
But you're not the Prime Minister, so...
so I don't need.
You don't need.
Yeah, and I don't have the blue cup, so cannot. Yeah.
So that one a bit tough lah. But if you are running for Prime Minister, I think I will vote for you.
I always say if I want to run, I run for president. Prime Minister 真最咪夾做。
President 夠好做。
你佢慢慢去嘅，佢party vote 啦，你party vote 啦，你頭我I pay。Then President Gakui. President easier because President I already had plans.
Oh,
what
you
to
had
do
plans,
with the Istana.
Okay.
When I become President, I will make Sunday all the foreign workers and all the domestic workers go to my Istana, have picnic.
Wow.
Don't need to one in Peninsula,
You
one
concentrate
in
them lah.
the plaza.
Don't need to be fragmented lah.
I don't like it
Everybody
yeah.
so
whether you are Filipino, Myanmar or Indonesian or India, 隆重做这里哪位 Istana？
做拜壳啦。
Go into camera 吗？
对对对，actually quite safe
Then go
lah.
guard 吗
Okay, good. Later you can
And then the grass is very nice.
pitch, you pitch.
Yeah,
there.
that's one. Second,
Go ah.
what小情库了
You're serious about it, leh?
I'm very serious. My retirement plan is to be president. I mean, candidate. Haven't finished candidate. The second one is, you know, zouk out, every time we go zouk out at the Sentosa, right? Then after finish already, cannot get Grab, cannot get cab.
Yeah.
Then must walk out to Vivo there, right?
Yes.
Wow, it's 真横 leh. You're so tired already. So I think zouk out should be at Istana.
Oh, also
After
Istana
that, you
lah.
party until 4 tiam, you wait for the first train at Dhoby Ghaut.
I think you
Must
get a
think-
lot of young people votes lah.
I'm very connected to the young one.
But I think a bit. Never mind, we try lah.
Ah.
Never say no. Oh. Okay, good. So, as you were saying right about casting and
Yeah.
things like that, do you include like social media influencers,
Yeah.
KOLs and all
Yeah.
that? So coming to this, do you think that traditional artists, like doing TV, media, are they losing out to this new form, which is at least for the last 5-10 years lah? They are on the rise, and you do see people who are in the traditional media losing out. You agree or you don't agree?
I think one thing, if you walk in just now at the door, in Fly's door, I mean, our main thing is we are the change we want to see. So we all know change is inevitable.
Yes.
And there are going to be disruptions every few years,
Yes.
right? So, for example, I was a disruption to the earlier batch because I disrupted the fact that you can only join the TV station or you cannot be an artist.
Yes.
But I'm teachy, right? Then
you
I
really,
realized that I must.
This is the part you really push the.
I push and push and push. Yeah. Until Henry Golding, then proven already.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So what's next, right? So actually, what happened is that for the last few years, it was very hard to get the traditional artists to pivot into social media, into digital platforms. But at the same time, the inevitable is that you have these young influencers
Yes.
who just post what they eat.
Yeah.
Today we song or whatever.
Scold people
And they scold
online.
people, then they get millions of views, you
Yes.
know. Then they got hundreds and thousands of followers. Then we all are the so-called craftsmen, right? We are like, 我是艺术家,
No,
we respect our craft.
there's this. I wouldn't say it's ego, but pride. That I am this leh.
Yeah, how can I do
Then
this?
you do this kind of like
Okay,
stupid,
for me
stupid
personally,
things lah.
is I cannot, when I don't have makeup, I cannot appear on camera in public platform.
I know why.
Yeah. No, it's like, but then now if you go to my Instagram or Fly Irene, right, you will see I don't care already.
Yeah, I know.
I realized that until the young people are the one, so when you learn from the young people, the social media people, the kids, it's actually the more raw, the more views. 我想好是我 quickly 嚟啊，被水吹嗬，出
夜
嚟
撈暖，
啊
人白晒皮晒，
隆重嚟，
隆重佢
everything is
real
there.
one
But I'm just surprised that actually the audience want as authentic you as possible, especially for public figure. But when we first started, I struggled that I'm a public figure. I will 吓死人 if I talk like that or if I'm not curated, if I'm not properly scripted. Then it took me actually not short, 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, almost 7 years to grasp what actually social media content making is about. I know here and there I'm hired to do, but mostly people do the thinking I just be the artist.
Yes,
still,
you just-
still cross over a bit, but still traditional. Just be the artist, turn up with the script.
Yes,
right?
exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like it's
And
become
a lot of
so
my artists,
different.
a lot of my artists are that. A lot of my artists are what we call household names. Like Enlai, Ellery, Suhaimi, Pat, Adrian, and a lot of them are very established, award-winning, respected. but they are not getting the numbers online
Yes.
because they don't understand what to feed the online audience.
What would you say is also because of like people that they relate to or their demographics has also grown with them, so that regardless of, you know, maybe if they really 真的是做淡薄 funny things, right?
Then people will be
People
uncomfortable.
will be like, hey, 什么代志?
Adrian Pang 去跳 TikTok dance
跳 TikTok dance or do live selling or for whatever reason lah.
Which is why from last year onwards, I did it myself lor. So I went on
You
TikTok.
different ma, you.
Yeah, so I wanted to show. I mean, I'm a leader, right?
Yes.
I'm not just a boss. As a boss,
You lead by example lah.
you just have to lead by example, right? So I think number one, I must try first. Then I can go to my artist and say, hey Nick, actually sell durian 饼好彈嘅。Let's say 10節賣一節800塊10節就8千that kind. But for me, it was.
Really? Why boy le? 自己背包 okay.
No, see how you sell lor.
Yeah.
I know the top seller can make a lot money,
wow, okay.
but you must be the top lah.
Can we take it offline? Next time you see me selling durian, don't be surprised lah.
No, but I actually sold durian twice and I stopped because the same amount for me lah, the same amount of time spent on selling durian. Opportunity cost in me hosting on stage, which thank God and thank you to all my clients who still hire me to go on stage. That is actually my.
That means you are very expensive.
No, that is actually my favorite thing to do. Hosting on stage is still my number one talent.
It's still
and
your passion lah.
It's still my passion.
You
and
want
still,
to be really.
I want to see the audience, connect with the audience and all that. So, I would say, in terms of investment of time,
You rather do.
it's a very small fragment of what I get when I'm on stage. Okay? But I still do it because I think for artists who don't do so much stage, it's worthy for them to consider.
Something for them to explore.
Consider
like,
because
this is what we can do.
if you actually do regularly live streaming, you can actually get some kind of regular income. It's not a lot each time, but if you do regularly, like some of the live streamers from TikTok, which I spoke to, they make a few $100. Let's say $500 a month, and you are a mother, stay-home mother or single mother, and you make $500 a month, and you do every day, and that's $15. That's very good income for a stay-home mother, what?
Yeah.
And you only do like 3 to 4 hours a day.
Yeah.
Right?
I think
2 hours in
makes sense.
the afternoon lunchtime, 2 hours at night after dinner. You know, you just make sure consistency lah.
It's just like doing Grab lah, but online lah.
对
Right, in a
对
way, right? Because rather than going out physically driving, you're actually selling something.
Yeah, then the other thing I learned is also build your audience. Just now you mentioned about my audience growing with me, right? So my audience is what, like I said, the demographic I started last year. 30個歲唔是真老啦，嗬 35 years old to say 60. But ever since I actively do my content, it has gone down to 25. Yeah.
Wow.
So now my
You
audience,
reach the younger people lah.
my audience base have gone younger.
That's very good.
You know, because they say, this auntie真好笑咧，
真好笑啊
三八咧，
pinky人啊
即係 boss
Yeah.
Because my staff like to prank me if you see my thing right. Then I also like let them prank lah, you know.
You know lah, but you just play along.
No, sometimes I don't know one.
Sometimes I don't know lah.
But because I'm the kind like, hey, teach me what is trending. Then they like to, they say, okay, you watch this video first. Then I watch the booming video.
Don't understand.
Then become a content because they were shooting me all along.
Shooting you, your reaction lah, like what's going on lah.
So I let them play. Number one, it brings me and the young staff, because now the staff very young, right? 20, 25, 25, 26, 27. So it brings me closer to them.
How old are you? By the way?
I can be their mother lah. Yeah.
So it's how old?
Never ask an Asian woman how old they are.
Okay,
But
let's
everything
just
is on
ask.
Wikipedia. But can you please go to Wikipedia and change? Because Wikipedia gives wrong year and wrong date.
Really? So you want to clarify now?
I want to clarify. The year, you must minus one more year. Okay, I am not 1969. The day is 1st and not 10th. The month is the only correct thing, September 1st.
Look at Gibran change me.
哇，真多人去 change 啊！我係 manager 話3個4個嘅
They
又
keep
change。
changing back lah.
Yeah, they keep going back.
Funny oh.
So can you please 1st September 1968? Okay, I tell you the answer already.
Okay, 1968. Wow, very young actually.
Of course.
Oh.
It's a 心態, you know. It's how young you want to think you
no,
are.
actually, I think I'm also very curious how you get your energy like, wow, you really go all out for, you know, every time I hear you complain lah, 賺冇夠力, but you still do I'm casting, I think you also tell me, just do only lah, just go.
I think so.
Why,
When I tell you, it's because you think the thing I do make money, which I tell you sometimes, many times it don't make money. So for example, Fly is made enough to carry on until now. We turned 25 this year.
Yes.
And that's why I'm going to start my own podcast. I've been asked for 10 years already. I got no time to start. So my deadline is by 2024 this year before we turn 25. Okay? And so this is good for me because good practice.
Good practice.
Then secondly...
Because nobody watch that, you just practice, never mind.
This episode, a lot of people will watch.
Can this episode... Yeah.
In this year, every podcast I attend, right, will have at least 100,000 views.
Really?
Yeah. So this one, being a new podcast, need to have at least 10,000.
At least 10,000.
At least 10,000. Okay?
10,000, please.
Yeah. So if not, he jialat. Okay. But back to about where I get my energy. Firstly, it's for the people around me. I just share in SMU okay, and I'll share again here because I think this is important. Because somebody asked me, what is essential for success? Okay, and I came out on the spot in the talk in SMU because I thought for a few seconds, and this is it, the 5 Ps. First, you must have a passion. Like Nick is very passionate. You are a very passionate person. And you say me, but I say you back. You like to make a difference, okay? The reason why I wear this, even though I cannot wear anymore because it's very hard now, okay? This jacket is from Nick, okay? A long time ago, not so long ago, Nick was the founder and boss of this brand called Flash Im. If you are too young to know, it's the street brand of that time, okay? In the new millennium, okay? For many, many years. And I went to chow this jacket out, and there's some more there in my fly.
Thank you.
Did you see?
I saw.
And we need people like that. When you are passionate, the next P is people around you. You surround yourself with people who believe in your dreams. And that's the reason why when you asked me to do this podcast, because last month I was sick, but I said next month should be better. Sekali say again today, actually I'm sick.
Yes,
but I cannot postpone anymore.
Thank you very much.
Okay? So, it's people that you hang around with, people who tell you that you can do it, and not people who tell you, this is your property now, why you go and do this? Because they don't see the big picture. I see your big picture and I know why you do this, because you wanted to give back and you want to connect your past, what you do, the people you know with your current work, so that you can merge too and it's not just all about property. You know, in fact, I look at his question, there's only one question remotely related to property of any sort. So that's why I can shout this jacket out, because I want the audience to know that if they buy from you, okay, you are someone who really cares. And during that time, I remember when Fly was building, I went to you and your partner, which I always call his boyfriend, but it's not, he's straight.
Thanks for carrying.
Just for the record. And I remembered that every time we go to you, like when they have Fly party, when we need sponsorship, or when our boys became famous, I say, hey, I think you all need help. They're going to appear in the appearance, can you all dress them up? And the most remarkable thing I remember was one Father's Day, Fly wanted to do a Father's Day special for my dad. And I brought him for a makeover, and he wanted to wear something. Because my father in his heydays were very cool, right?
Yeah, he's still very cool.
Rocker and all that.
Yeah.
And I wanted to let him see now you wear that kind of streetwear, how you feel. And till today, every big occasion, he will wear the clothes that he picked from.
Really,
that jacket and that shirt, the same ensemble, the same hat sometimes don't have, but the same shoes, everything is the same, you know. And that is his way of saying that he appreciates that, like, you know, till today. Like every wedding, I say, "Pala, 等这挺说想." They say, "我suka leh." Yeah, so I let you know that. So I think it's important that the people that you surround with, first you find your passion, then you have the people, then you must have a plan. Obviously, you have planned your career, move from being an entrepreneur, in the fashion circuit, to property. I think you must have planned, and I'm very sure you will succeed because you are someone that plan how you want to do it, and someone that don't just do it for the sales. I've watched your content, you give first. So in that sense, we are very aligned. Our values are very aligned because when you plan not just I talk about me, I got dragon, I got tiger. But no, you talk about, you give advice on people, whether the person buy from you or not. I watch your content, I just watch and gain some knowledge.
That's I think that's very important because that's just how like what you are doing. Because as someone that wants to lead, someone that want to make a difference, you need to give first, ma.
Yeah.
You need to show people, you need to give people what, the information, empower them to do before you actually think of doing more with them.
Yeah, so
Agree?
that's absolutely true. When you plan the time, right, you plan with a purpose behind. So that's the fourth P, You plan with the purpose, then at the end of the day, I'm not just doing this for sales. Because I come from insurance last time, and every target, every convention, so they always got sales convention.
Yes.
You hit this number, you hit. I quit not because I don't believe. I believe in insurance, and I know I'm damn good in it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, all I am after 7.5 years was going after convention. Then a bit missed the point already. Actually, I started because I want to help people do financial planning, want to help people have protection.
Yes.
I felt so great when I delivered my first claim. When I told my client, buy for the second child, and she bought, and then the first child bo tai ji, the second child actually had pneumonia and was hospitalized. The whole family is very thankful to me.
Yeah,
I feel like it's not just a job.
Yeah.
There's a purpose, there's a meaning. And when you pass the key to a young couple, for example, then the beans is...
Yeah, you help them close a tough deal negotiation. I think that exactly spot on the kind of satisfaction.
I know you're the kind of people. You're the kind of agent. So I think that's good. Don't let the targets and the awards blur you or cloud you. Be sure of what you are. I never ever go for any acting awards. Right? Okay, I got
because
2 times.
you 无敌是寂寞的嘛。
没有，我不懂，我没有谁是敌人，我是自己的敌人的每次。I every time 敌人 myself one, I set my own competition.
第二个人讲第一嘛。
对咯，我自己 set it. When I first joined, they say, "Oh, are you like Mo Xiaoling?" I said, "No lah, I'm not Mo Xiaoling." Are you like Koh Cheng Man? I also know that, and they're my very good friend. 我就说I'm like me咯, I'm Irene Ang咯. Then they say, ask what is Irene? I say don't know. Along the way, I will find out.
Very funny, people ask you this kind of question.
Yeah, when I first started.
When you first started.
Xiaoling already there and Cheng Man, and they both my good friends. So I'm like, I don't want to be like them, right?
You are Irene Ang in your own right.
But yet I don't know that at that time when I first started, I don't know what is Irene Ang.
What?
Simi say Irene Ang. I just say, I just want to be me. Then they say, what is Irene Ang? Let me think about it. So bam build lor. Slowly. Then figure out maybe now there is a formation of something like Irene Ang. So sometimes when I go to school and give talk and they say, oh, when I grow up I want to be Irene Ang, I tell them no. Don't ever be anyone.
Be yourself.
Be yourself.
In your own right.
You can take me as a part of me. Let's say for example, I want to take her as inspiration as an entrepreneur. I want to give back like her, she give back a lot. You can take me as an inspiration, but don't ever be me or be anyone else. Because that's the most 痛苦 one. Right? Then you cannot live up to that one, then you think you fail ma.
Yeah, living in the shadows or
yeah.
You cannot break through your own
Correct.
desire to be someone different. Okay, so apart from your professional career, how's your love life?
It's a question that I never answer in any interview. But I can answer you. I'm very happy. I love my job.
Okay.
I love all my boys. I love all my artists.
Okay, so this is your love life lah.
My love life is people around me that I work with, and even my makeup artist or my stylist, my PA. I mean, people that I work with, I just love them. That day, someone asked me, one Channel 8 young actress, because we went to a
interview or
no at the event. Then she turned to me, she said, "Irene, mommy 你是不是我们娱乐圈的 mommy Why everybody call you mommy?" Then she said, "I'm from Mediacorp. Can I also call you mommy?" I said, "No need lah, but if you want to, I really don't have a problem, because I feel that, because firstly I like young people. I very like young people. Even my niece and nephew, and my stepsister.
also quite young.
Yeah, like you're like youngsters like you.
Yeah.
就讲屁话嘞。 敢讲嘞。
我的 podcast 吗
这他的 podcast 我 respect 我 respect I respect right? Like young people like me, so I feel like if that is the position that I eventually became after 30 years in the industry, then I 接受咯. I 接受 that I'm the person that is there for you, you know. And especially nowadays, I feel that there's a lot of mental challenges for youngsters. Young artists is not easy. Our time really take the script, turn up, act, perform. After that, kacang sao then close the script, go home, or go supper, or go drinking, or go party, or go watch movie, then go home and sleep, right? Now, no, you must cut the behind the scene,
must do a lot of things.
Post. Then they will sometimes 排谈. Then even when they choose you for casting, they look at what is your number first.
Yes.
这个笑诶28,000. 这个128 doesn't matter if the 28,000 is a better actor. They will like, go with the 108. There are people like that doing casting now, which is very sad lah. Because you don't respect
there
talent,
is
talent
no
anymore.
real value of what someone can do. It's really based on-
Now because value is so calculatable.
Yes.
You can really calculate the value.
But the value is if it's really true based on numbers, then the true acting
The acting,
prowess is not it's not qualified. You're qualifying based on numbers.
exactly lor. And we know sometimes the acting no good is because the role you're given is no good. Or sometimes the script is jalat. Right? Like, no matter how good an actor you are,
Sometimes
you can only do so much.
Really very hard to break through that.
Yeah, that's right. So I hope that will change lah.
Okay, can. So the next question is, you.
How many more questions?
How many more? Why you in a rush, man?
No lah.
No
Just
rush
asking
lah,
only.
asking.
Just curious. Just curious.
You scared, is it?
No
Don't be
lah.
scared. I'm more scared. So I think at okay. So where do you stay now? Like where do you stay?
How can I tell people where I stay? Okay, I stay in
Where general? Where do you stay? What do you drive?
Bukit Timah area. I drive a Jeep now.
The Jeep.
I'm very happy because I always thought Jeep is very tualengkong and cannot drive. Then I found this Jeep model which is very rare called Renegade. It's a small Jeep.
A small Jeep,
Yeah, and I like it. And then I actually was searching when my BM was up for 10 years. The first weekend, first shop I walked into, I saw the Jeep and it's in the fly bright orange.
Wow.
Then that's it already.
Asking 就是在等你而已。
在等我。
就是单
第一个
绿蓝的。
because I made a few appointments that
Correct,
Saturday.
correct.
And then I walked into this shop. I saw this car. It's like,
This is
say,
take my money.
Yeah, then 就 confirm. Then 都没有出去驾驾那个 car park 一圈就 OK 好。
Okay, so it's a new one.
No lah, it's not brand new.
It's not brand new.
Because this model no more already. But so they tell me no more already. Then all the rest of the Jeep is very big. So I like Jeep lah. But I always thought I cannot drive the Jeep because I cannot drive too big a car.
Okay. So in
I stay in Bukit Timah. Okay.
Stay in Bukit Timah. Then what kind of house? What's your journey like?
On my journey
Yeah. You tell me wow多出岁出Yeah.
I stay in Tanglin Hot 3-room flat in the start. I was from Jurong West. I stayed in Jurong West, Tanglin Hot. Then I moved to Braddell. Then my first house purchase is at Stevens Road.
Oh wow.
Margolio condo. It's a condo. It's a 2-bedroom condo, 2 plus study. And at that time it's so cheap.
Wow. How long ago?
800,000.
40 years ago.
No. No lah.
Bonnie Lao Lao.
No.
Max fail.
Because I'm an entrepreneur, right? The cash is always used to invest.
I
I've
know.
been renting my whole life.
No, I'm sure.
Rent until I can't even remember which year. Wait, definitely past
If
millennial.
you say very cheap, then it's
Bus.
maybe 20 years.
20, probably 2005, 2004. Wait. 2004, 05. Around that, 03, 04, 05.
Okay.
And then from there, I stay for a while. I moved to Joo Chiat. I love Joo Chiat because I always like Katong. So moved from the west to central to the east, Katong. Then I really enjoy Katong. My aim was to finish the whole stretch of Katong, all the best food. Then halfway I moved to Casuarina, Thomson. Thomson also got one stretch. I must always stay near an important food street. Okay, right now I can tell you I stay near Chun Tin, which is also one stretch. Opposite Beauty World there. Yeah, the behind there. So I must be near food. I don't know why. That kind of food, not just normal food. It's that kind got 24 hours.
Yeah, got nice food.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you think that Singapore is an expensive place to stay?
Wow. I tell you, I am very, 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 very... Our housing is really very, very expensive. Recently, because my niece went to join property also.
Okay.
Then I went to pick her up. Then she said, Coco, walk one round lah, the show flat at the Sliggy there. Last time the Mr. Bean there. There's a show flat there.
Don't know. When was this?
Near the Fulu.
When?
Waterloo Street. Last month.
Last month.
Yeah, there's a big... But then now this is like that. The property showroom
is not near the site.
At Sliggy Road, right?
Yeah.
Next to Nafa. But the property is actually in Jurong. That kind lah.
Yes.
Then there's one in Shenton Way or something. Then, but the property is in somewhere else.
Yeah.
Not like last time we were always nearby because the time I bought temporary.
Because no land ma.
Yeah. So when I was staying in Joo Chiat, I bought another property, which was I was very angry with the government that time because got the ABSD. Because of the ABSD, after the project was completed, I actually was collecting very good returns from two Japanese girls renting my I bought a penthouse, small penthouse. The whole total unit like very little only lah. So it's Tambling Residences. So I got the penthouse. I like the penthouse because my door opened up to the pool. So it's macam got my own pool like that. Okay, pool lah. But actually got other neighbour, but the people hardly go there one. The pool is the jump down reach already lah. Because I swimmer ma. So I didn't like it. Yeah. I know cannot tell now. I know cannot tell now lah. Okay. But last time, a long time ago, okay, I was. Yeah, but anyways, so when I sold that Tambling Residences, I couldn't buy anything at that point because at that time, pay the extra.
20, the thing at that point is not 20%.
No,
now it's 20%. Now it's 5
time
or
is 7 or 8%
Yeah.
extra only.
Yes.
But then you think 1 million, 7% is how much? 70,000 no? 70,000 no?
Is it
70,000, right? Yeah, 70,000, right? That's a lot, ma.
That's a lot.
So what I did is I sell already, I go and take the money, I go and invest in land banking lah, simi hotel timeshare lah.
Anyhow lah.
No. I thought that my affinity is with
If it's
property
with property,
anyway. So I just thought maybe try overseas property. Wow.
Cannot. 3
Hamperang die.
Panggang.
One time cepai.
Yeah.
So especially when COVID hit, then I cannot cash out. The only thing I left very, and it's also so below value, is just some land banking that I bought.
Still can lah. Still it's a lot there.
No, cannot take back capital, but take back some money.
Take back some money lah.
So the moral of the story is I cannot invest in things that I cannot tap the car. I have to be involved. I have to be in control. I cannot see.
Yes.
You know, because at one point I actually shared with another friend, one of my best friends. We actually bought a small apartment, live at Wilkie, when it was at showroom to support my cousin, and two of us. I got cash. She got CPF, but she was only 35. So we combined to invest. Okay, so I gave her the cash, but eventually because during COVID I needed the cash, so I sold to her. That I took, but at least now her rental is enough to cover.
It's good lah.
Yeah, but the property, the price never go up. Yeah. So
that one.
So that's I don't understand.
Yeah, I can't explain
But
on behalf because we don't know what happened that time.
Somewhat, but somewhat surprisingly, in that same time frame, my dad got a new HDB flat. His house, Tang Leng Hall there got en bloc.
Yeah.
Then he bought Dawson.
Yes.
Around the same time, both growth. So I don't want to ask you like why the HDB actually the growth was actually almost double.
HDB because when you got a BTO, you always buy in at the lowest price possible, right? Then when you grow in a
on the contrary, the property, private property, the price didn't change. So but at least she got rental yield lah.
So it really depends on how much did you go in at that point in time. Was it at a high price or was it at a decent price? But for the location, definitely rental is something that you can look at lah because it's a good location it's right smack in town and things like that. So some people may not like that location per se, but they like to rent.
So the one rental is no problem. So from the start till now we have a rental, but But it was very hard to sell. During COVID, we wanted to sell, but the offered price and the selling price average of that area.
But I think now shouldn't be a problem. What?
Now
If you try
maybe
to
can go up.
offload now, I think you should.
But on the contrary, my dad one in Dawson, like the prices keep going up.
Yeah, because it's considered a city fringe area. So that area, high floor some more, right? Yeah, so it's a very good...
Unblocked.
Yeah, so
the house don't even need aircon. Got aircon, but actually no need to on the aircon.
very
The wind is
windy,
the wind is a phew one.
So I go there sometimes weekends to the Dawson market. There's this Margaret market.
Margaret Drive.
The Margaret Drive market there.
Eat the fish ball noodle, chicken rice or what?
Yeah, I eat the yakun.
Oh, because I know the area. I grew up that area. I'm Queenstown girl.
Queenstown girl lah. Queenstown is Chai lah.
我去浸啊，去浸食見啊嘅。我是踩時陣是，哇！as if I ever 踩是 Jurong West。
Jurong West okay.
Young and hot that time lah, Jurong West.
Okay.
Got young and hot before lah.
You must show photo lah. No picture, no.
You go online, find got some pictures, got some evidence.
Okay, can. So, coming to this part where I think is very important, is what do you have to say to people who are aspiring to be like you or wanting to be in this industry? Like, in the past when people ask me, what advice to give to future aspiring entrepreneurs, I say don't start. Because it's not going to be easy.
I agree. If you are faint-hearted, you have no grit, no resilience, no patience, no extra talents to fall back on, don't be an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is a very tough life. The satisfaction can come many years later. Like, my real results is only like 25 years later, 20 years later. But the satisfaction comes from, if you're doing it for yourself, you will find a lot of emptiness and you will find a lot of pain and sadness. But if you're doing it for a bigger purpose, like I always use this word purpose because purpose motivates me, inspires me and keeps me going.
I think that's what drives you.
Yeah,
what's
purpose drives
me. Right?
Because I read this book called Purpose Driven Life. So that's when I learned that, actually you need a purpose. Otherwise, and that's why a lot of people get into like depression or loss because they don't know what's their purpose. And some people think you must have passion then got purpose. Some people have a purpose, then along the way the passion come out.
Yes.
They don't even find it will just come out. I'm not those girls that grew up thinking I want to be an actress. In school I'm an athlete. I do sports. I know can tell. Okay.
No can tell. You can tell. Swimmer cannot.
So anyways, I never wanted to be an actress. But I always like to make a difference. So when I became an actress, and somewhat the show became a hit, then I asked myself, what can I do to give back? The question at the back of Irene Ang's mind is always, now that I have this, how can I give back?
How do you help others or benefit others?
So if you ask me to give any advice to young people, is if you really like to be an entrepreneur, right? Be ready for a lot of pain. Surround yourself with good people, and a lot of people will leave you as well. Because you don't align with them anymore, or you find that
your goals shift.
Yeah, your goals shift, and so your values shift and your aspirations shift, and then so you hang out with different people already,
Yes.
And over the last 25 years, one of my biggest takeaway as running this business is my friends change. Like I've changed to. Most of my good friends now are from this industry, and also not from this industry, I kept those old friends as well. So very few of those old friends that I still keep in touch with, hang out with, but majority of people I spend my week or weekends with are people in my industry. We hang out, play tennis, got things to talk, or we go for a walk, we still talk about work, but talk about ideas, not gossip. I really don't like to talk to people who just gossip. I like to talk to people about, how can we do this?
How can we improve? How can we be better?
Yeah, I find it less. So then people find it very boring because when they gossip only, okay, bye-bye, I got to go already. I'm not interested, you see.
I never gossip with you lah. So
never, you always positive.
Yes.
You always like, like what's the idea, like. Yeah, I like. Even though 10 ideas he give me, I only have time for one.
But this finally happened because we were
Yeah.
talking about this for
Yeah.
like the past what?
Don't know.
3 years, right?
Talk and talk and talk. Like, hey, let's do lah. I want to do lah. So I really applaud him for getting his acts together. If he wait for me, I don't think it will happen because there were so many
Yeah,
things
so
to
many
do.
things, so managed to catch her.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So with this, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I
Thank you,
really
thank you.
appreciate your time.
Stay tuned for the next episode. Okay, and if you want to buy house, rent house, sell house, please look for Nicholas Cho. Okay? Don't cut. Okay, you must. I'm not paid some more.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, not paid.
If I'm paid,
This
then don't trust
endorsement is
me.
good.
Don't buy
I
from
cannot afford.
other people. Buy from me.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.